Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Ryan Shelley, and this is Hack My Growth. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a brief look at this brand new book from Sean Ellis and Morgan Brown called Hacking Growth. This is a powerful look under the hood of what it actually means to be a growth hacker, some things that you can start to apply to your business to see the growth that you've really wanted to see. Now, here's the thing. One of the things that I love about this book is that they don't give you like silver bullets, because there is none, okay? There is no quick fix to getting traffic. There is no quick way to get amazing results overnight. Sometimes it happens, and sometimes people just get that right message at the right time and it happens. But most of these businesses, it took time. It took time to understand their audience, understand what their product and service really was, what was the offering that their audience really wanted, and how can they deliver it in a good customer experience, user experience way that keeps them coming back more and more over time. A lot of times we talk about hacking growth or growth hacking or lead generation. We really talk about, we want to see a ton of traffic to your site, and then we want to try to convert that traffic, which in theory is a good metric. In theory is a good plan, right? The reality is it's not that simple. Just because you have a ton of traffic, it doesn't really mean anything. A lot of times we obsess about these numbers that really have a lack of action to them. And those are numbers that I like to call vanity metrics. And what they do a really good job in this book is helping you understand the difference between metrics that matter and metrics that really are just more about our ego. Here's something really astonishing. It says that 98% of traffic to websites does not lead to an activation. And most apps lose 80% of their users within 3 days. What does that mean? It means that just driving growth doesn't mean, or driving traffic doesn't mean instant growth. So we need to understand how can we take those acquisitions and turn it into activation, and then turn it into retention, and how can we continue to iterate and grow our product or services so we keep our customers happy. That's what this book really starts to help lay that foundation for you about. And that's really what hacking growth is all about. Whether you're doing inbound marketing, SEO, growth-driven design, user experience, whatever it is you're doing, it's learning how to take what you have and adapt it for your users in a way that's going to be practical and more human. When we start to think like robots and think all about just the numbers is when we really start to lose that human experience. But what makes data really powerful and what makes growth hacking really powerful is it takes the data and it joins it in with the human experience so that we're adding to that customer delight to seeing growth over the long run, which is what we want. Sustainable growth over time is always going to be those one-time wonders, those one-hit wonders. We know those songs from the 90s. That band that had that one song, right? You don't want to be that as a business. You want to be that block of consistency, that brand that continues to grow, that brand that continues to evolve, that brand that continues to change and continues to solve unique and interesting problems. And this is a really, really great start. So I highly recommend you checking out Hacking Growth. These guys don't pay me. I don't know these guys, never talked to them before. But what I do know is I've gotten a ton out of this book. And I actually use growthhackers.com all the time, which is the site that Sean Ellis runs. An amazing site where you really can learn a whole lot of information from people that are putting these into practice, that are sharing their failures, that are sharing their successes. And they also have a really cool tool that we use as well called Projects, where it really helps us. I call it my idea management system. You have a project management system where you these are the campaigns that we're running. Well, Projects really works for me like my idea management system, where I can go in and dump all these ideas that I have of how we can grow either my business or the businesses we're working with, and then it gives me a really straightforward way to put those into action so I can test them and verify them or validate them and see if they worked or not. So when you're really thinking about growing your business, think about the long run and take the time to learn from the people that have put in the work, learn from their mistakes, model their behavior, but don't copy what they're doing. That's another thing that they caution a lot in this book. Just because it worked for somebody else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You've got to find those unique channels. But I would definitely recommend checking out Hacking Growth, taking some time to read through it and seeing how you can start to apply growth hacking to your business. Thanks for checking out this video, and we'll see you in the next episode. Hack my.